This is my second time working with Rajkummar Rao,
Yes.
and first time was a blast when we did Kamariya together, and it's one of those iconic moments in Bollywood cinema.
But when Bhushan sir called me and I'm doing so much of work with him, he's very close to me. We share a great rapport, and he said, "There's this song. I heard the song. I liked it."
My goal for 2022, 2023 was to pair up with really good actors and work on my craft also and just push myself.
I'm not going to ask you how's married life doing, but
It's going great.
one thing you miss about being a bachelor.
Being married.
I mean, his wife is gonna watch this interview, so.
Who would you say the following things to? It's a sin to look this hot.
So many people. Recently, I would say that to Deepika.
Is OTT creating better content than mainstream cinema?
No, I think they both are pushing their boundaries.
Do you want to tell us the worst pickup line you've ever heard?
Oh, did it hurt? What? When you fell from heaven?
Oh.
It's like, oh God, come on now.
Hi guys, my name is Urmin and welcome to Bollywood Hungama. 90s के म्यूजिक का एक अलग ही प्यार रहता था. दर्द, रोना धोना या फिर वो इमोशंस जो है वो परफेक्ट तरीके से एक गाना हमें डिफाइन करके बताता. लेकिन व्हाट हैपेंस जब वही प्यार अच्छा सिला दिया करके आता है वापस with a new music video, and today I have with me none other than Rajkummar Rao and Nora Fatehi. Hello guys.
Hi.
So good to see you all.
Thank you. Likewise.
Are we excited about the song?
Yeah,
it's
of
out.
course.
It's out already.
It's out, yes.
I'm super excited and B Prag ने इसे एक बहुत ही प्यारा सा version दिया है. सबसे पहले I'd like to start with you, Rajkummar. This is your first music video.
Yeah.
Do you like this tag, by the way? Like you're going to hear this all day today. पहला music video कैसा लग रहा है?
Same ही लग रहा है. Honestly, yeah. No, for me, it was acting. It
Yeah.
was just playing a part. It was about dealing with emotions.
Yes.
So usme it doesn't matter. Not like of course Nora had to dance, and she's a great dancer. We all know that. But for me, it was like how I do my scenes. Maybe a top notch higher, but yeah.
ओहो बट एक गाने के जरिए इतना खूबसूरत एक स्टोरी जो बांधना वो काफी डिफिकल्ट होती होगी एंड इट वाज ग्रेट टू सी यू इन दैट जोन.
Thank you. For that, the credit should go to Arvinder.
Yeah.
The way he wrote the story, the way he executed it, I think it's
In
all
just like a few minutes,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
it's easy to kind of get a story down in 1 hour or
Yeah.
2 hours, but in like just a 4-minute video, it's a little bit difficult, right? But he managed. He did really good. He always does a great job. Yeah.
And Nora, we love you. We love you for the dance that you do, but also acting that comes across in every music video. There was Pachtaoge that we also enjoyed. कैसा रहा आपके लिए experience?
It was nice. Of course, this is my second time working with Rajkummar Rao,
Yes.
and first time was a blast when we did Kamariya together, and it's one of those iconic moments in Bollywood cinema. And now we're coming together for something really different. It's like not the same genre, not the same style at all, and it's nice to be able to experiment and to come out of the box and the comfort zone. And my goal for 2022, 2023 was to pair up with really good actors and work on my craft also and just push myself. And to be able to work opposite him, it just pushes me in the acting department. And I love it. It's just been amazing.
पर क्यों किया आपने ऐसा? Why did you do this?
I
to him?
just
look at
don't
this boy.
understand.
Just look at his amazing face.
इन्होंने
How
नहीं
can-
किया, character ने किया.
Oh,
Character ने किया.
you fine
मैं
actor.
कभी ऐसे नहीं कर सकती. Yeah. No, I can't. I'm not a betrayal type, but I don't know, I guess. But it's such a dynamic, like I find great characters interesting to play, rather than just kind of the simple, like the good girl. Although I'd love to play the good girl, but that's like, it's easy. To play a great character where you kind of have to, what's the word? You think the person's good and then suddenly they're not good. You're like, oh my God, they just like
Great
confused
characters,
me, so I love that,
You are the king
plot
of
twists.
that, no? But
Not the king of that, no, not really. But yeah, as an actor, it's always fun to have something new, something unique to your character, and not a plain Jane.
But yeah, that's
like
the
what
word,
happens,
plain
yeah.
Jane, yeah.
I feel that coming back to the last film that we saw, which is Monica, Oh My Darling, I feel that you are someone who will watch on screen and not know when कब बदल जाएंगे,
That's the best
कब change हो
part.
जाएंगे. So
Yeah.
you're always like guessing. Is he? Do we like him or not? What is happening here?
Because it
Rajkummar?
keeps you on the edge of your seat and you
Correct.
want to finish the film, to get to the point. And I love it. Yeah.
But that's fun. That's fun as an actor when the characters are slightly twisted. Not like that. I've done characters which are very mundane, but still not boring, like Newton or Shahid. Or so I think it's always fun just to keep, as she was saying, just to keep experimenting and keep pushing the boundary.
Yeah. तो जब ये आपने पहली बार सुना कि एक म्यूजिक वीडियो करना है, were you wanting dance also in it, or were you okay with the acting
No.
part?
I have no demands.
Because we know that you're a good at dancer. You're a very good
I enjoy
dancer.
dancing for sure, but in this one, of course, I couldn't have danced.
Yeah.
There was no scope in it. But when Bhushan sir called me, and I'm doing so much of work with him, he's very close to me. We share a great rapport, and he said, "There's this song. I heard the song. I liked it. It's a good song. It's a good recreation." And I've always been a fan of B Prague and Johnny and the way they work and compose their music. Right. So it was a no-go for me. And then when he told me that Nora would be there, so I thought it would be great just to collaborate with her again after Kamariya.
Oh God, we have to talk about Kamariya. How was the experience, guys? Like watching you all both dance and then making us dance to Zumba classes and gyms and कितना torture होता है आप सोचिए हमारे लोगों के बारे में. But it was so much fun. How was the experience on the sets of Kamariya?
Sets were crazy.
It was actually crazy.
It started raining, remember?
Everything that could happen happened that day. Like it started raining, then but we didn't shoot that for long. How long we shot it for? Like half
a night, yeah.
Half a night only we shot it, and there was so much like on the spot things that happened, impromptu moments, him coming on the stage, joining me, and then the director Amar also joined. There were some fab impromptu moments, which I think is the reason why when you watch the song, you feel like, oh, it's such a vibe, because it was genuinely a vibe, and Vijay sir, who choreographed it, also it was just, now I'm working with Vijay sir in one of my films, and we just keep reminiscing about Kamariya. He's like, hey, do you remember when? I'm like, yeah, I remember. So it was amazing. And also, at that time I was just starting off, so Kamariya first, then Dilbar. So
Kamariya was your first song?
My first song in terms of commercial song, but Dilbar released before Kamariya. So, but yeah, I loved it. It was one of my best experiences.
The pizza story,
Huh?
I tell him the pizza story.
Please go for it. I don't mind. Go. And this is the first time he's met me also, by the way, on the set.
First time I met her is like, Nora is doing it. I got to know. Of course, I didn't know her. So I said, let's go say hi to her. So I opened the door and she was there, gorging on her full pizza.
No.
And she was supposed to be there in front of the camera in like an hour's time. And I was amazed. But of course, I loved it. It's like, here we see people are going nuts. They have a song shoot and dieting and not drinking water for days. And there was this girl who was gorging on, and
I'm like,
Nora,
hey, what's up?
You're having a full pizza before the... She's like, yeah, I love it. Like, whoa, that's so cool.
Crazy.
That's so cool.
Oh my God, you're blessed with good genes. Let's just say that.
Thank you.
This is too cool. मैं 2 दिन से खाया नहीं क्योंकि मुझे पता है आपका इंटरव्यू करना है.
क्या बात है, please. But yeah, Kamariya was too good.
A lot of fun.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
It still is. Yeah.
Coming back to this track, क्या आपको याद है पहली बार आपने इस गाने को कब सुना था?
Of course, when I was in school, I must be a very small kid. I don't even remember exactly what happened, but we used to hum this song a lot, and there were a lot of versions of it where people used to twist those words and make it their own funny version out of it. But I remember it was a very popular song, and Kishan sir acted in it. So I have a very clear memory of humming this song time and again. Yeah.
Correct. Nora, do you remember your first?
Usually the answer is yes. Most of the songs that I do, I remember the older version of it, but this one, no, I've never heard it before. To be honest,
did you go back and see?
I did. Of course, I had to. I was like, oh, okay. And then a lot of people were telling me, oh, it's a cult song. It's like it was a thing in the 90s. So I'm like, oh, okay, great. Yeah.
मतलब मैं सोच रही हूँ क्या लाइनें होंगी कि अच्छा सिला दिया तूने मेरे प्यार का यार नहीं लूट लिया घर, मतलब अलग लेवल का, और उसके ऊपर गाना भी लिखना. सोचिए आप कैसा होगा ये माहौल.
It's very deep.
Yeah, very deep. I think दिलजलो का तो बहुत फेवरेट ट्रैक है ये.
तो भी हम क्योंकि दिलजलो की बात कर रहे हैं, ब्रेकअप्स की बात कर रहे हैं, तो आई थॉट मे बी वील गेट इनटू दैट सेक्शन एंड आस्क यू गाइज योर एक्सपर्ट ओपिनियन ऑन अ फ्यू थिंग्स. तो पहला मेरा सवाल है कि अगर आप लोग को कोई 3 स्टेप फॉर्मूला यहाँ पर बताना हो सो दैट वी हैव अ हेल्दी ब्रेकअप, तो वो क्या हो सकता है? Because I don't think there's any such thing as a healthy breakup, or is there?
No, but I've seen a couple of breakups. Of course, it's not. I won't say it makes them happy, but I've seen a couple of my friends who've been together, then are not together anymore, but still are very good friends. I think it's up to 2 people, amicably, if they plan to not be together in a relationship. It's up to them. There's no formula to it. I think most of the time, of course, heartbreaks are always tough.
Yeah.
3-step formula, I don't think so. I think you should just be honest. There's no point of being in a relationship if one person is not happy in it. I think it's better to, for your benefit and for the benefit of the other one, just be clear. Of course, it would hurt. It would hurt a lot for days, weeks, months. But then eventually, of course, time heals everything.
ये एक हैप्पीली मैरिड पर्सन ही बोल सकता है. समझ में आ गया हमको.
I am very happy.
ये वही इंसान बोल सकता है जो संतुष्ट है भैया, हम तो कुछ कोई टेंशन नहीं है.
कुछ है.
तो अब मैं ज्ञान दूंगा मैं आपको, मतलब सब सही है यार, सही है. Nora, do you think that there is any 3-step formula so that एक healthy breakup हो सके?
Honestly, I don't know, to be honest. I'm not really good at giving advice in this department.
अच्छा, maybe like how can we discuss कि कौन से लक्षण हैं जिससे आपको लगता है कि ब्रेकअप होने वाला है?
Yeah, when you start ignoring each other, I guess. Stop taking calls and stop talking to the other person.
So communication definitely
Communication, yeah. Attention, of course. The kind of attention you used to give earlier. You're not giving that. And more than that, I think it's just if your heart is not there.
Right.
Yeah, if your heart is not there, then yeah, you know it. Yeah.
Nora?
I mean, pretty much what he said. Energy changes. You just sense it. Yeah.
According to you, what would be the best way to call it off in a relationship?
I don't think there's a best way to call it off in a relationship, to be honest with you. I think it depends on the circumstance. Some people, due to the circumstance, they cannot be together. Like, for example, someone's moving to the other side of the world, right? So they can't do a long-distance relationship. Or, these are the things that you can't control. But then breaking up would be a little bit more simpler. But usually it's not at all easy because you're always going to hurt somebody or someone's going to get hurt. So, yeah.
Does anyone of you all have a weirdest or the funniest breakup story?
Funny to nahi, but
Funny to me.
Weirdest.
No, nothing weird.
all my breakups have been very strange.
Oh my God, guys, what is this? क्या बात है यार, सीधा straight to the point रहा है breakup.
Mine have been very, very strange.
Okay.
Yeah, but I guess that's life, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
And do you all have your favorite breakup song?
Yeah, mine is this old song called Kya Hua Tera Wada.
Oh.
Yeah.
So basically, you're saying after a breakup, you
Yeah.
start listening to
वो
sad
hearing वाला
songs?
होता है ना,
Not
हाँ,
sad,
you
listening,
Oh,
just-
okay.
just-
like a song that
Oh,
you're really
okay,
Really
okay. Then for me, it would have to be just any song which is upbeat and distracts me completely from
Yeah.
anything that has to do with emotion. Yeah.
Yay.
Maybe like a song that makes you feel like, a boss. Yeah.
Super. So guys, we're going to play a very very quick segment now. हमने कुछ लोगों से उनकी ब्रेकअप की, उनके प्यार मोहब्बत के प्रॉब्लम्स पूछे और आपको उनके सॉल्यूशंस देने हैं. तो लड़कियों के सॉल्यूशंस राजकुमार आप दीजिएगा और लड़कों के आप दीजिएगा.
Try करते हैं, guys. We're not experts, so
No,
बिल्कुल,
don't ask
बिल्कुल.
me. I'm like the worst person.
नहीं
for
नहीं,
advice
आपको
in
जैसा
this
सोल्यूशन देना है दे
department.
सकते हैं. तो सबसे पहली चिट्ठी हमें आई है मुकेश जी से. 2 साल का प्यार था इनका. नहीं, इनको बताना है मुझे. नोरा जी, आपको बताना है मुझे. ये मुकेश जी की ये कहानी है. 2 साल का इनका प्यार था. लड़की ने ब्रेकअप कर लिया, बट इन्हें रोना नहीं आ रहा है. तो इन्हें क्या करना चाहिए?
He wants to cry.
He wants to cry, but he's not able to cry.
If you're not crying, then just good. Why do you want to cry for what? Keep it moving then. If he's not crying, clearly it's not that bad.
Okay, clearly it's not that bad. So Mukesh ji, good job.
Yeah.
Okay, सोनल कहती है कि मैं जब भी मेरे बॉयफ्रेंड के साथ ब्रेकअप करने का सोचती हूँ, वो मुझे एक्सपेंसिव गिफ्ट्स लाते हैं. मुझे क्या करना चाहिए?
इससे पहले वो आपको और ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव गिफ्ट्स लाएं, आप उनको पहले बोल दो, क्योंकि फिर हो सकता है कि उस एक पॉइंट के बाद वो सब वापस मांग लें आपसे.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that would be the
After
worst thing.
breakup.
I'll punch him in
Yeah.
his face. Like,
But if you want to break up, I think that's the most weird thing to say कि वो मुझे गिफ्ट ला के दे देता है.
मुझे उनसे कुछ बात करनी है. ये लो डायमंड रिंग.
Work hard, make your own money, buy your own things.
yeah, man.
ओके, पुष्कर का ये प्रॉब्लम है नोरा कि मेरे 2 गर्लफ्रेंड्स हैं. आई एम स्केर्ड कि अगर मैंने एक को बताया तो दूसरी ब्रेकअप कर देगी एंड वाइस वर्सा. बट आई कांट डिसाइड हु आई लाइक मोर.
What an
अच्छा
irony.
सिला दिया.
I don't know, man. He's gonna either have to break up with both and then see which one he misses the most. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what he needs to do. And then the one he misses the most and he thinks about the most is who he needs to go to.
wise. And hopefully wait that she doesn't go somewhere else. वो भी important है. Finally, ज्योति का मैसेज है कि मेरे बॉयफ्रेंड के साथ ब्रेकअप हो गया है, but I have started liking his best friend. कितने टाइम के बाद हमें डेट करना शुरू करना चाहिए?
There's no time limit, I guess.
Tomorrow.
Jab bhi, whenever you're ready.
Tomorrow.
It's gonna be bad anyways, today or next year or in 5 years. So
I think whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
Guys, fabulous. You all did great. Clap, clap, clap. That was amazing. We're going to end this with a quick rapid fire. So, कौन जाना चाहेगा पहले?
Whoever it's.
Rajkummar.
Rajkummar. Okay. Let's start with you. What is this one question that you're absolutely tired of answering in every interview?
How's your married life going?
Are you really serious?
Yeah, it's because it's going great.
I did ask this.
And also, like, what changes after marriage? Nothing. Yeah.
Okay. Of all the actors that you've worked with, who is the most likely to do the following? Post too much on social media on the sets.
I'm thinking of all the actors I worked with. No, none of them are actually that savvy. Yeah.
Okay. Flirt with strangers.
No, yeah. I work with very sweet people.
So flirting is sweet only.
Maybe they haven't done it in front of me, so I won't know.
Okay. Arrive late on sets.
No.
Forgotten dialogues.
That's very natural. That's human. So I won't really count.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you how's married life doing, but
It's going great.
one thing you miss about being a bachelor.
Being married.
I mean, his wife is gonna watch this interview, so.
Okay.
See, my case, it's very different. We've been living together for many, many years. So it's just another step that we took. So nothing really changed.
How
Yeah.
sweet. What would be your go-to line to console a heartbroken friend?
The universe has a better plan for you.
An actor of current times who has redefined acting according to you.
I really liked Adarsh in The White Tiger. I think that was awesome. And Fahad. I'm a big fan of Fahad, the kind of work he does. Yeah, so many, but yeah,
Okay.
these two I can think.
Please complete the following sentence. OTT platforms have
A lot of content.
a lot of content. Great. What are you binge watching right now?
Right now, I'm binge watching a series called Trial
By Fire.
by Fire. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
I'm
start
on the
that
6th
soon.
episode. Okay. Formals or casuals?
Casuals.
Caps or beanies?
Beanies, more comfortable, I guess.
Romantic walks या फिर drives?
Romantic walks.
Okay. Do you enjoy video calls?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Is OTT creating better content than mainstream cinema?
No, I think they both are pushing their boundaries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comedy is even tougher than action.
Action has more physical risk.
Yeah.
And comedy is tough for sure. I won't say it's easy, but action is way more tougher physically. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Rajkummar.
Thank you.
That was honest. Thank you. Thank you. Nora, it's your chance
I
now.
don't like these kind of games. Oh god.
Okay, a music video that you recently saw and wished you could be a part of.
I'm in all of them almost. I mean, it's the truth.
ये मेरे से दिख रही है और ये तो मैं ही हूँ. Nice. Okay, what would you say is the biggest red flag in a guy?
Biggest red flag in a guy. I mean, so disappearing.
Disappearing.
Yeah.
Ghosting.
Not ghosting, but you know, like he'll talk to you like a lot today and tomorrow, and then for 5 days he's quiet, and then he'll come back again and talk to you again, like intense, and then disappears intense. Then you know he's talking to more than one girl.
This happens with you also.
I don't know, but I'm just saying generally.
See, then now I can understand. ये आपके साथ तो नहीं होता
Generally,
होगा. हमारे साथ
generally.
हो सकता है. What's the pettiest thing you or someone you know has done after a breakup?
I think I've not done anything petty yet. I was thinking to do one, but I was like, nah. Forget it. But I think something petty is like, you know, just telling people the business, the person's private business. I think that's really petty.
Correct?
Yeah.
One Bollywood jodi that gives you major couple goals.
No, nobody.
Okay?
Yeah.
Who would you say the following things to? It's a sin to look this hot.
So many people. Recently, I would say that to Deepika.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hit the gym together.
I'm not a gym person. Yeah.
I envy your dance moves.
Oh gosh, Beyonce.
Okay. Quickly tell us what was running through your mind moments before you walked out to perform during the FIFA.
Honestly, I blacked out. Like I don't even remember that whole thing. I was so nervous. But I think when I was on my way to the stadium, I was just thinking of how grateful I am and just the gratitude and just thinking about how like I've worked so many years just to reach this kind of platform, and I was just so grateful, so grateful.
And who were you internally supporting?
Oh my God, I was supporting Morocco
Oh.
the whole season, yeah. But then by the time we reached the finale, I was supporting Argentina.
Okay. Do you want to tell us the worst pickup line you've ever heard?
Oh, did it hurt? What? When you fell from heaven?
Oh.
It's like, oh God, come on now.
Cardio or weights?
I like swimming. I'm obsessed with swimming,
Okay.
yeah.
Web series or films?
Depending on my mood, both. Yeah.
Okay. Dancing in a music video or acting?
As of now, mixing the both.
Mixing
Yeah,
both.
it's
Okay.
really been a fun experience.
Like this one, dancing.
Yeah,
acting,
like
both.
here, like
Yeah.
you doing both because you can still give the acting vibe via dance moves. You know, that's also something really cool to do.
And I really like the thought behind it, you know. There was a part that the dance is portraying something that's
It
happened
is,
in the real
yeah,
life. So I
yeah,
really like that
yeah.
about this video. Have you ever left a date early because the guy was boring?
Yeah.
That was quick. Okay. Should girls pay their share of the bill while on a date?
No.
No.
Period. Why would you? That's weird.
That was super quick. Guys, thank you so much for this
Thank you,
fun,
Urmin.
entertaining interview.